I just had a pre-briefing with the panelists, and their objective is also that as far as possible, let's try to keep it as interactive with everyone there in the audience. So if you have your questions within the session also, please give a raise of hands and ask any question that you want to. We'll try to address it as far as possible. Keeping, of course, in the context of the discussion which is going on in the session, which is all about how do you kind of balance when a brand is growing and your franchisor, initially in the initial days of any franchising company, the franchisor and the franchisee are very close because there are few handful of franchisees and it's very easy for you to address their issues, their challenges. However, once the business really starts taking off in franchising, and particularly if you have a more unit-based franchise model, unlike a multi-unit-based franchise model, you have to be constantly be in communication with your franchisees. You constantly handhold them for whatever challenges they are facing. And to be able to do that, you have to create a system which is extremely open. Your organization needs to have a culture wherein you can be able to talk with your franchisees more openly. And they, sometimes about a couple of years back in one of the conferences they said that one of the major reasons and one of the major challenges in any franchise system is usually that the thing was not communicated between the franchisor and the franchisee. So if communication is there, openness is there, a lot of conflicts which are going to arise may not arise at all, as you may find out in your systems. So in this panel, we have a diverse group. We have Mr. Kachru, who is from Carlson, and runs a very large hotel group in India, comprised of Radisson and other hotels. We also have Mr. Vasanth Kumar, who's from fashion. He runs Max Fashion Retail. We have Mr. O.P. Manchanda, who is running the largest diagnostic lab. He's the CEO of Dr. Lalpat Labs. And we also have Suchitra, who's the HR head of PepsiCo Corporation in India. So it's a diverse group, so I think a lot of great ideas will get thrown out which you would like. To start with, kickstart the session, we have Mr. Vasanth Kumar, who has a few slides to show you and tell you a little more about his business. So if I could please have Mr. Vasanth Kumar's slide on the screen, please.
Well, we are a part of Landmark Group. We have a host of retail formats, which is lifestyle department stores, Max Fashion chain of stores, Splash, Home Center, and we have Spar Hypermarket. What I'm going to talk to you, I'll come to it later. First on Max, which is what I am heading. Max is a 10-year-old division. We started in 2006 with our first store in Indore. Over the past 10 years, we have crossed many a milestone. This year, we will be touching 1,800 crores across 55 cities, and we currently are the most profitable concept in the industry, and which is 100% private label. What I'm going to talk to you is an option which is, we believe, fantastic for going forward with franchise format. At Max, what we do is 80% of our stores are directly run by us. Main reason being we are in the cities with high cost properties and certain product ranges and all. It is not viable for a franchisee to invest and get returns. We do have franchisees. Out of our 140 stores, 25 stores are franchisee run, essentially which are in tier 2 markets, where we get the franchisee to come with their property, and sometimes the franchisee also does the manpower and operate. However, there are limitations going forward in franchisee route for Max because it is restricted to the top 50 cities. This cannot go beyond. And in India, we have a huge potential to go beyond that. What we have now done, we have launched a new concept which is called Easy Buy. This is a 1-year-old baby. This is focused on more keener priced segment, specifically targeting the tier 2. We launched it last year, and in 1 year, we have opened 10 stores, 100% through franchisees, and all the 10 stores are profitable. I'll just take you through the basic tenets of this. Now, this is from the Max retail division. We are a part of the Landmark Group, part of Lifestyle Division. Now, this Easy Buy format is specifically focused on Tier 2, Tier 3. When I say Tier 2, Tier 3, it doesn't mean it cannot come to cities. It can come, but it will come into suburbs where the property prices are moderate and there is good middle class catchment. This is focusing on the middle class. Whereas Max is focusing on the middle to upper middle class, and Lifestyle is even above that. The biggest advantage in this format, the potential is 500 cities in India. We open one store in a city, in a town, which can cater to maybe a 3 to 5 lakh population, and that is done through the franchisee. So it's a very good opportunity for a franchisee to connect with those customers and then grow on that. And we are now starting in South, and we will go zone by zone over the next 4 years. This is a family apparel concept. As Mr. Shiv told this morning, apparel is a huge opportunity in India. Even today, only 30% of apparel market is organized, 70% is unorganized, and there's a still big market, more than $200 billion market waiting to be tapped. And we believe through this franchise option, we can give very good opportunity for franchisees to be part of this and grow with us. This specialized for the family across men's, women's, kids, and we also have accessories. Actually, it is derived from the Max format, but made simpler, so that it is easy to operate, it is also easy to penetrate. The prices are all very affordable. They are in the region of 300 to 400 rupees, which is very affordable for an Indian family, middle class family. We have menswear, women's wear, kids wear. All the retail identities are very well laid out, very simple to do. The typical area is 5,000 square feet, which is half the size of a Max store. It will represent the good sellers in terms of categories. Whatever intelligence we have gained out of Max, we are using it here, so that the franchisee can hit the ground running from day one. It is able to churn out a good productivity for a franchisee to have a cash break even in as low as 3 to 6 months. This is one store. Every store will have its English and regional language. All the communication will have the regional language because it is addressing the Indian middle class customer. Each section is well laid out, very appealing for a middle class customer. There's no compromise on quality, there's no compromise on ambience. It is the costs that have been brought down and made more accessible. Kidswear section. This is a typical store in a tier 2 city, typically in a high street of 2 levels. The menswear section. All of them are displayed like a supermarket. Price points are there. Whatever products you want, it is easy for you to search and select. Easy to browse, easy to buy. So the whole idea is simplify garment purchase and make it affordable for the middle class customer. Denim section. The beauty in this format is it is 100% franchise format. We don't open stores from our side. We enable the franchisees fully and we help them to achieve the profitability fast. Because of our in-house expertise in handling apparel, we have lifestyle department stores, we have Max Retail Division, we have other formats. There is certain equity we have. There's a knowledge of the territory we have. We use all of this and partner with the franchisees to get them to profitability fast. We reduce the cost of operations and the prices are very keen. It starts at 69 rupees and ends at 699. Only 10% of the range is above 699. And they are 25 to 35% lower than others in the market. So the franchisee is not vulnerable of discounting by competition because the prices themselves are cheaper. So there's no need for the franchisee to be anxious about somebody else discounting in the market. We started the first store in September 14. You can see the cities which I mentioned, essentially in South, Tier 2. We are going state by state, expanding it. We are able to do productivity, which is allowing franchisee to break even. A typical store will give you 3.5 to 4 crore turnover, which is adequate for the franchisee to achieve break even and profitability in the first year itself. And we also have the same brand distributed across all Spar hypermarket stores. In hypermarket store Spar, we have created a 5,000 square feet shop-in-shop which sells the same apparel. It gives us more penetration, more reach. Communication is local language. We do local activities, all connecting with the local customer. Typically, the investment is around 80 lakhs to 1 crore rupees per store. And the return on investment will definitely be above 20%. There are franchisees who already got over 25% returns. What we say is we will ensure the franchisee gets at least 20. Towards that, whatever inputs required, whatever marketing support, whatever product support we'll do so that the franchisee gets into the break-even very fast. We have a full-fledged team which enables the franchisee in terms of training, helping in the manpower. Also, we have our own support in retail identity implementation, everything. But the whole thing is driven through revenue share to the franchisee. There is no minimum guarantee. There is no, what you call, payout by the company towards a rental or any other expenditure. The contract is clear with the revenue share with the franchisee. What we do is ensure that the franchisee achieves profitability. As a landmark group, we have very good credibility with our vendors and with our franchise partners. So far, over the past 15 years of landmark group in India, we have got excellent reputation there. And this will definitely have that backing. Nowhere we have found a vendor victimized or a franchisee compromised. We have never done that. Because overall, we are a part of a $7 billion group based in Dubai, and certain reputation is at stake. So every franchisee, we take responsibility to ensure that the franchisee makes return on that. From our side, we help the franchisee to negotiate. If the franchisee doesn't have property, we will help in negotiating a good deal. And we also take responsibility of returning back stocks, because fashion stock is a big issue. We take back all the stocks, we ensure liquidation happens, and our marketing programs are geared up to connect with the local customer. Our IT systems, our product merchandising capabilities are all available in-house, because we already have built credibility in Max Fashions as well as in lifestyle. We will be able to bring all this to the help for the franchisee to get his returns faster and grow faster. We have planned 50 stores over the next 3 years, and we intend to come to North by 2017. Today, we have actually booked for the next 6 months in terms of our expansion. We will be starting exploration maybe second half of 2016 to come to North, and then go to other regions. So we are going step by step, so that every region we populate with minimum 50 stores, and then get into the next region. Once we finish the first 3 years of 50 stores, then we will be capable of going faster. Our aim is to hit 1 store a week from year 4 onwards. India, with 500 cities, the potential is to grow to 500 cities over the next 10 years, and we have scaled it in this manner. First 3 years, 50 stores, next 3 years, 150 stores, and then go beyond. This is what I wish to share on our new format ECY. Thank you.